Hi Taurus, it is Rai. Welcome back to my channel. I'm hella late, but I'm here. Happy March. I am here with your March 2025 monthly reading. I hope all is well. Today is Venus Day, Friday, March 7th. Yeah, it's 10:42 p.m. East Coast time. Let us pray. Your energy is very interesting for March. I fuck with it though. Let's pray. Let's get started. Almost did not go live today, but Spirit said, go live. Go, so I'm here. All right, let's pray. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide Taurus placements on their March 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as the month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude, Ashe. There's definitely a heightening of spiritual activity around you in the month of March. Clairaudience. Yeah, I said it right. I don't want that one. Clairaudience could be becoming stronger for you, or a gift that is developing for you. But your energy theme in the month of March is, for lack of a better phrase, death before dishonor. I really want that to be your title, but I don't have time for any shenanigans, so we're gonna come up with a different title. But that energy was prompted by your song choice as well. In addition to, I love to feed the animals, okay? I am currently an active bird feeder, okay? And I also have, maybe I got a little bit of everything in the back, and I feed them. So specifically, the raccoons were eating, and it's usually 5 of them. There were 3 of them, and everyone's stomach had food in it. But there were a raccoon or 2 out of the 3 that were very, very greedy. And when the animals start to fight, I tend to make noise to get them to disperse, to stop fighting, because I really, I'm a problem resolver, okay? But it's interesting because usually I'm able to dismantle the arguments between the animals. But it's interesting, the raccoons, where they were fighting, they were somewhat hidden. So the noise I was making wasn't quite getting through. And that was just a message to let them figure it out. Let them bicker upon themselves. It needs to happen. So we'll pause there. But going back to the song specifically. So your first song was Stand Up by T.I. And it's interesting because, T.I. is a Libra. You're ruled by Venus. Libra is ruled by Venus. And Venus is retrograde between March 1st and April 1st. And it's interesting because April 1st is April Fool's. That's when I celebrate the new year personally. However, with that death before dishonor, I feel like you're heavily underestimated, okay? Like heavily underestimated. But I feel like there is a point to be proven in the month of March for you. I don't think that you are... It's like you're not intentionally trying to prove a point, but a point is being proven for you. It's like being done on your behalf. And it's interesting because I feel like you are high caliber in some areas. So meaning that you have a certain level of expertise, but the people that should, it's like the wholeness of the people that should recognize it don't see it. And you're more so it's like you're the underdog when really you're the big dog. Like it's hard to articulate, but we'll get there. That was the first song. So with that April Fools, it's kind of like, you know, people are about to be fooled. That play with your name. It's very interesting. The second song, you actually had 3 songs, and that wasn't intentional, but Stand Up led me to another song. So that the second song was Talk to Him by Gotti, and it was chapter 1. And chapter 1 came out years ago. It's not a, I don't think it's a part of the CM chain. But anywho, he's a Taurus, like you, reading for Taurus. But the song specifically starts with, y'all know I'll be fucking up the lyrics. Let me get it right. What a person stands on is what a person will die on, okay? And then the next song was Red, White, and Blue. It's another song by him, but it's about honor. You know, red, white, and blue, the flag, honor. Every country has a flag to represent them. So it's like representation / honor. But then going back to the Let Me Talk to Him song, there's another lyric that he says, and it goes, the raccoons are fighting again. I can hear them. Anywho, I don't know. There could be just a lot of conflict happening. But the other lyric to that song, he says, niggas say that I'm the underdog, but really I'm not under y'all. So that's somehow a theme for you in the month of March. And you could be oblivious to this energy, but at the same time, you may not, because as I mentioned, clairaudience is increasing for you. So yeah, it's like you're good in your own skin. And going back to the energy, like it's like you're just trying to live life day to day. Split the deck. This is day to day energy, okay? No majors. The minor arcana is literally day to day living. Day to day, dater. What the fuck? Day to day. I said dater. And it's interesting. This is like single dating, but not knowing what's ahead. But it's like you're just living life and moving forward, literally trying to get from one step to the next step. But at the same time, I'm getting like there's a lot of chatter that's happening about you, around you, to you. With Page of Cups, this is like a lot of information as well. But she's smiling, so this is, you know, I just feel like people are being surprised. I don't know. But in regards to you specifically, yeah, the Hermit, someone could be speaking up for you too. I don't know, but it's like something is being proven on your behalf. Let's get into it. Taurus, March. I don't want to start there. What's this? The Star, Aquarius energy. So yeah, literally. I hear successful. Is that Drake? I don't know his sign. Is he a Scorpio? Never mind. I was about to insult him. So never mind. No disrespect. It's just Scorpio energy and Kendrick versus... Never mind. The Star though. So literally it's like you're focused on you, pouring into yourself, doing what you have to do to get from point A to point B in your life, okay? Just trying to get to the next step. You're not really, purification. You're not really focused on whatever the fuck everybody else got going on. It feels like a very personable time for you in the month of March, especially with this transition from winter to spring. It just feels like, you know, the Star is a representation of healing. Taking that time out for yourself to nurture yourself, to heal yourself, to really care for yourself. And this is a fucked up way to lean into, but it's very dominant energy. It's like when you're sick, you know, or if you go through it. Heartbreak is a form of sickness to me. Like that's pain that you need time to heal from. And with whatever pain you could be experiencing, whether it's mentally, physically, shit spiritually. I don't know. You could just be going through some shit, transitioning. We're in the year of the snake, so there's a lot of shedding and rebirthing happening simultaneously all throughout the fucking year. So with that energy, it's like you're just trying to, it's like make sure that you remain sane. Like seriously. And I do feel like you're in this mode of healing throughout the month of March. And the more that you take time out for yourself, it's like the more that you are guided and aligned with your personal North Star, which would be your North Node. It all connects. Purification is still on the bottom, but I'm trying to see your theme for March. Let me clear my throat. But no, so as I say that, that what a nigga stand on, they gonna die behind that. So, it's also giving like the quiet one speaks up, or it's like where you usually don't speak on something, where you usually let something go. You could be voicing your opinion. It's like when you speak, you're heard. I don't know. It's like it's giving like your voice commands power type shit. It's hard to articulate. All right, Taurus's theme for March. That's interesting. But felt. Yeah, you have wonders in reverse and embracing upright. Anything else? Okay. And then you have flexibility that's standing on that. That's not folding. So, and happiness. This is, now what I'm about to say is I consider it politics just because of when you bring up the conversation, it goes into, it's handled like politics and religion. But if you go back to 2020 and the jab, during that time, I was a person that said, I will die before I am jabbed, okay? I stand by that till this day, and I will stand by that until I pass over until the next realm, right? And that was just my stance. And in 2020, I judged everyone, okay? But then I had to realize, judge not lest you be judged, okay? I love that. I love that fucking Bible verse. It's one of my favorite. Judge not lest you be judged. And I am very big on walking it like I talk it. So with that being said, today, that's between you and God, okay? Ain't got shit to do with me. You live your life. You do what's best for you. I did what I thought was best for me. But at the same time, when you have that conversation, depending on who you're talking to, it can get very political, okay? Which is why I tied into politics and religion. But I say all that to say, people had very, very strong stances with getting it versus not getting it. And they stood on that no matter what. And as information came out, opinions may have changed, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is they stood on that, okay? And so with this energy that's coming up for you, it's very, not to say it's that situation, but it's very similar in speaking. Like it's this and nothing else, okay? It's like having such extreme boundaries and morals that anyone that crosses them is they're cut. Powered, lightning, literally cut, okay? You cross the boundary, you try it, it's like you don't even get a 3 strikes you're out type of rule. And I used to be like that too, chance after chance. Now I don't give if I sabotage, that's between me and God, okay? Dead ass, okay? But with your embracing upright, it's like it is what it is. But at the same time, this wonders in reverse, like where people were able to get over, and this is an amethyst, so it represents breakthroughs. But it's kind of like where people, it's giving like pushover energy, where people are able to get over on you in certain situations. Like you take it all in, embracing, and then it's just out of nowhere, bam, okay? And it frees you. The happiness is here because it's healing and it frees you. So it's like, someone has to speak up, okay? Not saying that you got to start a whole fucking Me Too movement, but the Me Too is you, the Taurus movement, okay? whatever this personal healing is for you. Patience was over here. Didn't even know that this card had came out over here to the left. It was face down as well, but this is a heron. So, and herons are all about patience, but this heron is flying. So it's interesting where you had to, I just feel like you feel like something's going to take a long time to accumulate. But with the heron flying, it's takeoff. Like it's time to fly like an eagle. I don't know where that's from. But yeah. Okay. Voyage. Yeah, it's time for you to go. Where are you going? I don't know. Taurus, anything else? All right. No. Flexibility came out in reverse again. So you're not, I don't know, something. What's that song? Try me. Something, these niggas, why do I keep saying that word? That's common throughout your reading. I'm noticing. I'm just paying attention to what's coming out of my mouth. But someone's going to try you. Death before dishonored. Literally. But they won't try you again. 7 of Wands. Do you see this? I don't know. What's happening in Taurus's everyday life in March? Where is this coming from? Let's start there. It could be family, 6 of Cups. It could be siblings, like with those raccoons that were fighting. You see how in these cups, there's a flower in every cup, okay? Honey, they both can get 3 sets, okay? It's 2 of them, it's 6, okay? 2 times 3 is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. However the fuck you do the math, okay? But it's equivalent. And there is a third person though in the background. So if you're in a justice, yeah. If you're in a relationship, or I don't know, you got a situationship going on, someone could try that situation. Yeah, 4 of Wands, try to, you know, intertwine into a happy home. If this is the case, someone's not going to get their way. Yeah, the Tower. That's just that on that, but let's keep moving on. Taurus, what's happening in Taurus's everyday life? It's like the weather's getting warmer, so, you know, people about to be outside, and there's some people out here that's lonely. But anywho, 9 of Cups. I really feel like you're good. Overall, you're good. But there's a lot of... Here, can't touch this. There's a lot happening around you, whether you know about it or not. It's a lot of conflicts. It's a lot of drama. People are fucking going through it, okay? And it's like because you're that energy of comfortable in your own skin and not going through it, it's like someone needs to create a problem for you. But as the problem is created, the problem is destroyed. Taurus, getting hot. It's getting hot in here. I'm keeping on my clothes. All right. 10 of Pentacles. If you are, you know, it's a lot happening in March. We got eclipse season. We got Venus retrograde. Mercury about to be retrograde. We got eclipse season. We have Lent happening right now. We got Ramadan happening. It's a lot happening, okay, in the month of March. Time is about to change on Sunday. We're in the year of the snake, so it could feel uneasy, but where you feel uneasy, all is well. So, but we are still going to address the 5 of Wands. I wanted to call that the 5 of Cups. I may have called that the 5 of Cups. But with the 9 of Cups and Page of Cups, you have a lot of water energy. Your opposite is water, Scorpio. But you are fulfilled emotionally in March. And if you're not fulfilled right now, it's coming. And for some of you, I hear tax season. So just don't fumble the bag, okay? Because I talk about it every year, and y'all just fumble the bag every fucking year. So just try not to make that same mistake, you know? And I'm just keep it moving. But Eight of Wands and the Emperor, there's a power play happening. That's what this is. Definitely feels like a power play, and someone feels like, you know, they may have one up, but little they have no idea. Little do they know, they have no idea. The Magician and the Emperor, they don't know. They don't know. And I feel like you're going to get every fucking thing that you want. Straight like that. The Tower, how the Tower is intended to happen for you, it's not going to, it's a backfire in a sense, but it's a backfire that you didn't even know was a backfire. I don't, what? It feels like drama. Well, it is drama. It's all of these cups. You could also, it feels like somebody's getting cut off. I do definitely, there's a relationship ending. It's in the process of ending. If you have children, they got drama going on. But you have the Knight of Cups that came out in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse with the Tower reverse. The Tower in reverse, it feels like no more fight left, you know? It's like the energy, I'm done. And how, you know, with women, and I can validate this, but, you know, we'll leave every other way first before we walk away physically. That is a fact. And it feels like someone has left every other way, and now the final thing to do is actually make the move. And that's going back to the Six of Swords that you had at the beginning. But it's like someone's trying to, I don't know, it's a lot of masculine energy here. This Nine of Cups, he's masculine, but it could be, you know, you could be feminine. Gender really doesn't apply. But you have the King of Pentacles with the Lovers underneath, okay? You have the Knight of Cups masculine and the King of Wands in reverse. So, and it's interesting, the only feminine energy is upright. So it feels like this is definitely options, but Two of Cups is in reverse. Someone's getting, it's like I hear drop top, but it's like someone's getting demoted and someone's getting promoted. That's fucked up. But it is what it is. I don't know. It'd be like that sometimes. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, there's a new beginning. There's definitely a new chapter happening. There's a brand new start. But, and this is discussing your day-to-day in the month of March. So it's kind of like, again, going back to the star energy, you're doing your own thing. You're literally trying to get from point A to point B to C to D and to finish out the damn alphabet, right? Is it 20? It's 26 letters in the alphabet. Let me see. Yes, 26 letters in the alphabet. March 26th is the last Wednesday of March. Hold on, let me see something. I think the screenshot I need is the one that I'm on live. Oh, it's synced to this phone. Okay. March 26th, Lilith enters Scorpio. Your opposite. Lilith and Scorpio for Taurus. I feel like I need to do an all sign for that, which I will. Look, a brand new beginning. And now you have flexibility upright. So I love this. This validates everything. So between now, or yeah, between now and that Lilith and Scorpio shift, you should definitely see where you have Lilith in your chart. But is doing something for you in a very positive way, which is definitely bringing a new beginning. But in addition to that, it's kind of like, I feel like you're more in your light versus in your shadow. But that Lilith and Scorpio energy is going to activate your shadow. Okay? Because a tiger sneaks up quiet too, like a lion and like a snake and like, you know, the other creatures in nature. So it just feels like whether you're masculine or feminine, the options that you feel limited in right now, you will have an abundance of. Nine of Cups, okay? But it's more so where you feel restricted. Five of Wands, all of that is going to shift. But with the King of Wands, to take this away from other people and to apply it to you personally, this could represent different phases of you. So it's like, you know, money could be good right now. It could be stable. It could be growing, flowing. Shit, credit score could be looking quite good, okay? But with the King of Wands, it's like the more you try to have control over the progression, the more that you may be experiencing conflict with this Five of Wands. So with this Knight of Wands, Spirit is saying empty the cup of control, okay? And really step into that emotional fulfillment, because your opposite energy being water is going to nurture the earth that you are. Make sense? Makes sense. Okay? And give you, but yeah, and give you the new beginning that you want. But there is a new beginning coming. Period. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Where are we on time? We're good. We're 26 minutes in. Okay, so yeah. Pisces new moon energy for Taurus. The Pisces new moon is 227. Have faith in your dreams, though. Live your dreams. It's a dream candle burning right here. Right there. It's lavender and sage. Hold on, fucked up. I'll leave it alone. Pisces new moon for Taurus. What was the energy? You're holding back for sure. You have show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. We started with that star energy, Aquarius. So what happened in Aquarius season, which was mid-January through mid-February? I'm getting like kept quiet. And you have it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So the Pisces new moon really reflected to you where you need to shed. There's some energy that you need to dismantle, get rid of, purge. It also showed you, whether you chose to see this and acknowledge it or not, where you're hiding parts of yourself that Spirit would like you to show more to the world, okay? So what I mean by that is you have a purpose, you have an assignment, you have a gift. When it comes to that, if you're not acting in it, they want you to start. If you are active in it, you're not full, you hold back, okay? And I feel that because I be censoring this tongue, but sometimes it needs to be censored, okay? Discernment. But there's something that it just feels like you really want to express, but you feel like with this, it's time to release negativity. Your thoughts, the reception. Hold on, trying to say this right. The feedback you get, the feedback that you may receive from your expression, it's like you're processing it as all negative. But you really should be radical about it because it's all positive. The effects are positive. The feedback would be more positive. And going back to that energy of underestimation, you could be underestimating yourself, you know, because we do that often. And then you have you're very close to achieving your goal in reverse. Because you need to release negativity. What's the negativity that Taurus needs to release? That's what I want to see. First, ooh. For some of you, money is a god, honey. It's an idol. It's a false god. And I know, you know, we live in a society where it's a necessity. But there's a difference between something being a necessity and something being treated as a god or a false idol. It really is. It's a thin line in a sense, but that's for some of you. It's not for all of you. And you rule the second house. Your money, okay? Your opposite Scorpio rules the 8th house. Other people's money, taxes and shit, okay? So, yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Money, money, money. Money. Okay, you're trying to see if Donald Trump gonna give your ass a stimulus check. Oh, sorry, that's not funny. But no, some of y'all are wondering. Ace of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The message is very simple. Because you are the second house, you know, no matter your placement, Taurus rules the second house. So when it comes to financial stability, it's already in your favor, especially as an earth energy. Like, you have earth magic naturally, and that's what I'm trying to say. But with this time to release negativity, this could be you complaining about how you get money. So for instance, you have a job that is paying every bill that you have, but yet you're complaining about it every fucking day. That's negativity that needs to be released, okay? Because baby, if you know like I know, that shit can snap of a finger, okay? It's like a lack of gratitude. Replace the lack of gratitude, which would be aka the negativity, with appreciation and happiness to shift the favor. Especially if you're on that, it's like you're good, but you could be better. That's because there's some negative energy that you're harboring in on. And I hear that you build on, that's fucking up your foundation, because in this Ace of Pentacles, she has the roots of the seed of the pentacle flowing through her fingers. Also, for others of you, with you're very close to achieving your goal in reverse, you could just be, it's like negative thinking and negative communication, obviously, with the complaining. And they could just, you know, a negative perception of time. It's kind of like you're focused on how time is working against you versus you having time in your favor by being in control of time. And yes, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, but how you master it is different from how the next person may master it. So defining how to master that for you, so that you're able to alchemize it in a way to work for you versus against you. Because I do feel like for some of you, you haven't been utilizing time specifically wisely, which is delaying you from achieving that goal. But if you master the time that you have, it could pivot you. So with those two examples, the changes are very, very minor. But at the same time, for them to be, I hear elastic, for the changes to be elastic, so for them to be able to expand, and then when you need to hone in on it, you can pull it back. There needs to be, I hear, a bridging of the gap, and the bridging of the gap is truly thankfulness and gratefulness. And it's interesting, today's the 7th, and it's like, you know, really utilize this time, whether you don't have to be practicing Ramadan or Lent, but we are in a very, very, what I would say, holy time right now to really purge and cleanse. So this would be a great time to truly just, it's like a baptism, just wash it away. And to change the narrative before we get to spring. Because you got some time if you utilize the time wisely. You know? It's up to you. Do your thing. Hi, King Sammy. Hi, Neo. But yeah, 10 of Cups. Again, the changes to get what you want are not astronomical. But, you know, the mind is a hell of a thing within its own. Anything else with this? So you have Judgment. Judgment in reverse with the 7 of Cups on the bottom. 6 of Pentacles. It really is all going to work out, okay? Whether you believe me or not. Trouble really does not last always. But your mind can keep you there, even though your physical reality shows you that that's not the case. So Judgment is on top of it's time to release negativity. And honestly, to simplify it, Taurus, it's time to release your old self and step into your new self. Because with this Show the World the Real You being in reverse, that's, you're different now in the present. But you're not expressing that. I don't know if you're trying to keep keep a person guessing. I feel that energy, but no, show them. Okay, it's time. It's like truly time for you to shine. But you are, I say all that to still say, like I said at the beginning, you are being underestimated, okay? And I do feel like it's a lot of Ace energy, Ace of Cups. I spit the deck too. You are being, your path is divine. You are being divinely guided at this time. Nothing is by mistake. Taurus. Let's tap into the 7 virtues. That's what I don't know if I said that, but that's what I was intending to say. Tap into the 7 virtues to really have your dreams come true. That's a beautiful message, if I do say so myself. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility, but it's sideways. So you're in a transition. I hear I'm on a new level, but you're on a new level. Closing door completion. A cycle is over. Also, some of you could be very, very focused on healing your lineage at this time. And with that, you're very close to achieving your goal, being in reverse. And that Ace of Pentacles card that we had from the previous spread. Do you realize the magnitude of the doors and the healing that you've done so far, just currently where you are whenever you're hearing this message on your journey? Like, do you know what you've done? And on behalf of your ancestors, gratitude for, but I do have to be honest and say this message is not for all of you, because some of you are still in the fucking shenanigans, okay? But for those of you, if you know, you know, you know. But with stars in the sky, limitless possibility, it's like you don't even, it's hard for you to see what you can do because you don't even recognize what you have done. So it's like that, going back to that Aquarius energy, that pause, that healing, it's like spirit could be halting things just for you to see, like, yeah, count your many blessings, name them one by one, but do you see what you have done? I've been on it with the bars, but truly, do you see what you have done? And until you see that, because you see this door is lit, until you truly see that, This will remain sideways, limitless possibility. And when you see that, you have on the bottom, first breath, beginner's mind, going back to that new beginning. So the word beginning is a theme, obviously. I have chills. Hold on, but the heat is coming on. Let's move on. I'm talking about you, or are you talking about me? New beginnings, bro. Taurus. Honestly, as a Taurus moon, I love this message, but moving on. Taurus, March. It's a weird shuffle. These cards are everywhere. Hold on. I'm going to show you what I see, but I'm going to keep pulling. So I see infinity, unlimited potential. You could be seeing 888. Moon emotions in reverse. Clouds, distractions, upright. Tree, ancestry in reverse. Personal power in reverse. Yeah, these... Never mind. Disregard. Those too damn many. Alright, Taurus. We have 31 days this month, right? Yes, we do. Glow possibility, 31. Some of you could be traveling at the end of the month. Spring break is coming up, though. But it is giving unlimited possibilities as well. You know, you remember the song, he's got the whole world in his hands or her hands, but that's what I'm giving, like, the whole world is in your hands. Feather messages. Heavy legacy energy. You have succulence, resilience in reverse, power lines, energy upright. I really feel like something is definitely growing, something is expanding, something is new level energy for you. It's happening when you least expect it, for sure, and it's meant to happen that way. All throughout the year of the snake, though, because they're showing me a black snake specifically, but I see it slithering like throughout the earth, different parts of the earth, like this globe. So, and black represents the void, and anything can be manifested and created from the void. And with power lines, energy, and glow possibility, resilience is giving resistance. So, and with it being reversed, it's like, it's kind of like really open your heart to all the possibilities, because I feel like your heart is only open to limited possibilities, and that's unhealthy for you as a whole, as a being, as a human, and definitely spiritually, because it's like suppressing your light, you know. And the more that you suppress your light, the more that you dive deeper into the darkness. It's kind of the energy of like, what do you expect to happen as a result of holding it all in? And I do feel like you know exactly what you need to do next, okay? The next step, like from A to B, you know what to do, because enlightenment is in reverse. And these are letters, so the communication The communication is already known. It's going back to the clairaudient energy. But no. So it's interesting because you have letters here in lotus flower, and then you have glow possibility here as in the world. So I do feel like when it comes to connections and expansions, like let's just say you desire, what's that word? It is connections, but there's another word. Network. That's the word I'm looking for. Networking, right? So, the world, who knows where the fuck the world will be in 5 years? Okay? We don't fucking know, okay? Because we didn't expect the last 5 years that we have experienced to happen. So who knows what the next 5 years will be like, right? Now, we could all divine and, tap into the charts and shit, but we're not meant to know everything, okay? And I feel like, in spirituality, that's where we get lost in the sauce, because we be knowing, but we're not meant to know every fucking thing. Do you know how much information there is out there? Okay. And it's like as much information as there is. And even with the information now, like I feel like as long as you're living, you have things to learn, okay? Things to do, but heavy energy on things to learn. As long as you have breath, there's something for you to learn, something for you to discover, okay? Now, back in the day, when I say back in the day, I'm referring to BC, fucking AD time, before Christ, after death, all of that shit. But, or in the Bible days, like they were living hundreds of years, and now people are starting to live longer. But it's like, all of the history that has developed since then until now, like there's so much fucking information is my point. So with this, it's like, Taurus, you're not gonna know. You know A to B, but you may not know B to C right now, and that's okay. Don't stress yourself because you don't know B to C. You got to get to B first. Can we get to B? So we can then worry about C the proper way. But this is like you create unnecessary stress. And with these power lines energies, it's like it's truly levels to this shit, okay? And one thing connects to the other, like the fucking alphabet. I don't know why. Are y'all teachers? Or maybe you need to be a teacher, teach something. I don't know. Okay? But, or kids and the children are a theme at this time. Or maybe you need to go back to your childhood and the possibilities that you had for yourself then that you refuse to give to yourself now, okay? Maybe that's the light that you need to go back to, the light that you had before it was destroyed. Interesting. But anywho, networking. I felt like I kind of yelled saying networking. I didn't mean to. However, though, if you desire to have multiple connections, this for that, just to be good, no matter what happens, you will have that. However it is, or let's just say, you do something and you want to connect with people all over the world, and it's like, well, damn, I got to do this, I got to do that. I feel like you got to spend a lot of money, and you don't. You just need to throat chakra, use your voice. Literally, authentically. You know how they say all knowing, but spirit is giving like all expressingly. So you need to not hold back. Like you need to you need to show the world what God has given you, what spirit has blessed you with, okay? And it's like, if you don't want to show that, then this may sound rude, but it's like, why would spirit reward that? Because you're really not taking a chance. You're really not taking a risk. You're playing it safe. And when you play it safe, do you really, how far do you get, So it's interesting with how I'm saying this message. It's like you got to be real with yourself at the same time, Taurus, Divine guidance. Star. So the nighttime is your prime time at this time. It is for me, okay? Throughout this fast. Oh, we used this deck already. We're on time. We're good. Did I use this? No. Hold on, the card fell. I did use this deck. I'm going to use it again, though. Taurus. Anything else for Taurus? What are you not confident in? Do you feel like something has to be a certain way before it can be whatever this it's okay. Let me take a deep breath. You have lost in space, needing direction, teachability in reverse, fool's embrace, transmuting pain. So there is a Taurus. Somebody's about to be triggered, and it's giving, if you're triggered, a hit dog hollers, okay? But it's giving adult child, okay? That's what it's giving. This is an adult child. This is emotional immaturity. Okay. This is woe is me. This is victim mentality. This is you always got a motherfucking problem, okay? The energy I've been in for the last 52 minutes, like, I feel like I have rage within me right now. Like, the shift, like, this is completely different. And whoever this is, like, this fool's embrace, transmuting pain, you're transmuting pain with more pain. You're not solution based right now. You're problem focused right now. Okay? You have 36. I don't know why I feel the need to call out the numbers, but 36, 28, 22. So you could be seeing 222. March 6th was yesterday. The age 36 could be significant, but March 6th was yesterday with 3-6. And was it yesterday? Yeah, today's the 7th, right? Yeah. But that's what this is, okay? I know my facial expression is fucked up right now, but like, I feel like I need to be guarded. I don't know. My heart feels heavy. It's interesting because it's like, it feels like someone's been crying a river and you ain't got no more tears left, but you still crying a river, you know, like literally speaking. There's too much focus on the why and not enough focus on what can I do to make the best out of this life that I have, you know? You've been there before, but you're not there right now. And wherever you are right now, like, this is you need to pull yourself up out of the gutter, okay? And I feel like you would prefer for me to say that in a way that's very soft, that's very warm, that's very mothering, that's very nurturing. However, I feel like when love is poured into you that way, you don't know how to receive that, appreciate that. And for some of you, literal, for others of you, metaphorically, you spit on that. However, when that aggression is then matched, your attention is had. Okay? So you need to pull yourself up out of the gutter. Okay? And it's the gutter that I'm referencing is pain. Okay? And not to say that your pain is not validated, because it is, which is how you got here. Okay? Lost in space, needing direction. Where do you want to go from here? That's a real ass question to ask yourself. Where do you want to go from here? What is your purpose? Where do you see yourself a year from now? You know, people want to be like 5-10 years from now, but for you, for real, it needs to be the next 3 to 6 months to 12 months. And time, next 3 months will be here before you know it, okay? I feel like I just said that like I went in fast forward mode. But anywho, no, seriously, because this is a serious matter. I feel like you've lost yourself. I feel like your spirit is just very dark. It's very dark and nasty. And I have to grab my jet stone because fuck no, okay? But I've been here before, you know? I've been here before. And I did have someone tell me I needed to get my shit together. And then they left me alone. And that was the best fucking thing that they could have done for me, okay? Because I put myself up out of the gutter, okay? Now, how you do that, it takes a strength that I can not even explain, but it's more so of a determination. Like, this is not the end for me, okay? This is some I'll be damned. And fuck having something else to prove to somebody else. I got to do this for me. I have to show me that I am more than capable, okay? And then, honey, I pulled myself up and didn't even realize how the fuck I did it and fumbled it and had to do it again. But I'm not doing it again. We're not going to go there again. But for you, I do feel like you feel as though you need a savior. And as I mentioned to the signs yesterday, the savior is you, okay? So you pull yourself up. And honestly, on some real ass shit, if I was in your life, based on how this message is, I would tell you what you need to hear, and then I would take a step back, okay? Because it is very easy to transition from empathy into accompanying misery. You have to be able to recognize where a person is on the receiving level and how much of yourself, how much of your light you're giving to a darkness that's just not ready to receive. So it's like whole time you have to be mindful of where you hurt yourself helping other people. And I have burnt myself too many fucking times and had to pick myself up. So this energy is very, very fucking familiar. But this is between you and God. Okay? Okay. I feel better. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That wasn't for everybody. It was for who it was for. 3 of Wands, upright, world in reverse, hermit in reverse. So it's like I say all that, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna pick myself up out of the gutter and get my shit together. But then you start to move through the world. This is an energy that begins to move through the world with no remorse, meaning hurt people. And you have more people that are in pain. It's interesting because you have Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups here. So the other side is definitely near, but be mindful of the intentions that you have within your heart and within your mind and even within your soul at this time, and be honest with yourself on where you are on a spiritual level. And because this right here is an extreme deficit, truly, spiritually. This is no faith. This is all pain, but craving and praying for brighter days. Like, on some real shit, this is maybe you should go to church, okay? And go to the altar and get on your knees. Like, dead ass. Okay. I'm moving on. We've been here way too long. But I appreciate that coming out at the end. All right, collectively, let's bring us to a close. Because what the fuck? Final message for Taurus, please. Enlightenment. And you have inner peace. It just really depends. It really depends on if you were the first 52 minutes or the last 10 minutes, okay? It just really depends. But the first 52, that's 7. 52, 7. Today's the 7th. All inner peace, okay? Clarity, enlightenment. The other 10 minutes, baby, I recommend going to the altar. And truly, I recommend you fast within. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. When we're doing things like fasting, purging, yes, we're doing it for a reason. We want a specific outcome, right? Some of you are doing certain practices specifically to receive a blessing, okay? It's not to be a better you. It's to, I want something from the universe. I want something from God. So let me do this because then I'll get it from them. No, the fuck you won't. And if you do get it, the same way they give it to you, they'll snatch it from you to prove a fucking point, okay? The root should be the betterment of you. You as a man, as a woman, whoever you are. You can be a better fucking mother, brother, sister, fucking niece, whatever the fuck your position is. Wife, husband, whatever. Okay? You focusing on being a better you, living a healthier lifestyle, because with health comes wealth. Then the universe matches that energy. If you have any other fucking intention, you have the game fucked up out here. And you will learn in this 9 year. Okay? But new beginnings. Great way to end. I love you. Gemini, I'll see you in a minute. Okay? Okay. Love y'all. Bye. See you in Gemini, King Sammy. Okay, bye.